sucker, 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 baby, sucker, 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 sucker.
What is good, YouTube? It's me. I'm back. Firstly, I want to apologize for not posting on Tuesday. I know I'm supposed to post twice a week, guys. I know. But yeah, this video is kind of part of the reason why I didn't post. Those of you who follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you guys would have seen that the reason I put for not posting on YouTube on Tuesday was for personal reasons. Now, I'm basically gonna talk to you guys about what's been going on with me. Damn, we're gonna have to be here all day. Obviously, I can't tell you everything that's going on with me, but something that's really been disturbing me. Yeah, I'm at school, by the way. I just wanted to do this now and not wait till I get home and I have to adjust the camera and, you know, adjust the lighting. It's just too much. You guys know I'm recording this from my phone. Chill, okay, deal. I'm gonna address this thing that's been going on. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say where the person is from. I'm not gonna say where it's happening. I'm not gonna say anything to protect the identity of the person. But I will say this. I've never really experienced being... What's the word? I've never really experienced the feeling that you get after someone is being culturally insensitive toward you, but that's what happened. Basically, I'll give you guys some backstory. Moral of the story is I was told that I need to let go of who I am. I have to forget about what I grew up with. I have to forget about the ways of my culture, and I have to adapt to the American way of living, because that's just gonna be how it's gonna be like for the rest of your college career. Yeah, that's what I was told. Some remarks were made about you know, basically not living and acting and going on as if I'm still in Africa. That was the person's exact words. And at first, I didn't know how to feel about it, because I've just never been approached like that before. No situation has been brought up to me like that before. And of course I felt offended, but the seriousness of the person's statements didn't really get to me until I spoke to my mother about it. And at the end of the day, which was the next day, I felt that, no, wait. Basically, I'm being told to change who I am, because that is what it has to be like from now onward, now that I'm here in the US. And I felt... anger is not the word. I felt... it hurt me. It really hurt me, because how do you tell someone that? How do you tell someone that, you know, they just need to let go of who they are and change who they are as a person and just become someone else, because that's the way it needs to be, that's the requirement of living in the US, which is not true. It's not true at all. But this is that person's, you know, point of view. Those are the person's words. Now, tell me what you guys think about that in the comment section. From my end, I did address it. I reported it. I didn't report it like as if she committed a crime. I offered to speak to the person about it, right? But the person was avoiding me. And the person didn't want to talk about it, and I offered for us to talk in person, just to sit down, in case I misinterpreted, which I couldn't have. I couldn't have misinterpreted such a blank, outrageous statement. But I just said that, you know, in case I misinterpreted what the person said, let's just sit down, talk about it, discuss how we're gonna move forward from here onward, because this just wasn't something that I was going to be able to let go just like that. Now, the person didn't want to talk to me. The person was avoiding me. Every time I would come near the person would move away. And it was just clear that the person was avoiding me. And eventually I just, gave up on trying to talk to the person until that person came to me to talk to me theirself. Along the way, one of my friends asked the person, "Hey, is everything okay? Because it looks like you're avoiding Yaya." And the person just said, yeah, they don't want to talk to me in person about it. They want to email me, because the person was insisting that we speak virtually, even though we're around each other most of the time. They insisted that we speak virtually about it. So yeah, I clearly got the message that they preferred to talk via email, so I was okay with that. I was waiting for the email. During the time I was waiting for the email, my mom and I were speaking about it, and she suggested that I speak to the relevant people about what happened so that, I can voice out my concerns. And that's what I was going to do, but before I had the chance to do that, bam, I got the email. Basically, the email was just saying that I was accusing them of being racist, and just saying that they were basically explaining why they said those things. And I could understand why they said those things. I would just have preferred them to approach me in a different way and not to articulate that. Because as soon as you approach something like that, it becomes culturally insensitive and it becomes offensive, and it makes me uncomfortable. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel not accepted for who I am or where I come from. So, I can't believe this is something that I have to deal with. When the person said these things to me, I did respond to the person the way they wanted me to respond. I sent it via text. And basically what I said was, listen, I don't appreciate being told that I need to let go of my culture and change who I am and how I do things, because that's just how it's going to be from now onward. I don't accept being told that, and I don't appreciate being told that. I came to the US to study, not to be changed, and I will not change for anybody. I won't change for anybody. I understand that some things I might have to adjust, because I need to not be ignorant of the fact that I am in a place that is not my own. I'm in a country that is not my own, but there are certain things that I do not have to change about myself in order to live here. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. I sent the email. The person who would most likely have the input that I would need to listen to said basically that, the way I responded, or I sent the messages, might have seemed disrespectful if she read it from her point of view. And if I can, I'll leave the text in this video so that you can see my response. In my opinion, I wasn't being disrespectful. I was just voicing out how I felt about it, and I did say at the end, if I misinterpreted it, let's talk about it, let's sit about it, and resolve the issue. In my opinion, I wasn't being disrespectful at all. In my opinion, I was just voicing out how I felt about what that person told me. But basically the situation is kind of resolved. I don't feel any kind of tension between me and the person, but it still leaves me feeling, it made me cry at some point, because I felt so attacked and I felt so hurt by the things that that person was telling me, because I've never experienced that before. It's just like I've never experienced direct racism before, and I don't know how I would handle that situation. I've never experienced that before. And the person's interpretation that I'm making them seem like they're a racist, that was not at all what I made the person seem like. Basically, what I said is, it makes me feel that basically you are culturally insensitive, and the person isn't as culturally aware as the person thinks or makes it seem like they are. Yo, I really don't know. I don't feel good about it at all. And I'm already dealing with so much on the side apart from school things. School's going okay, it's just the stress that's getting to me. But apart from other things like homesickness, personal problems that I'm having with my friends, just problems, I just have problems. Like, I have enough problems. This is not something that I want to spend my part of the day fretting over or fighting over. I'm not even fighting. I'm just like, wow, okay, this is what you're saying. Like this is you. This is how you feel. And I think the only reason I actually cried about it and it makes me feel the way I feel now is because being here already is so difficult. It's not easy, I, on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, the things that I show, it's nice, right? Like, living here is okay, there's views, I go out with my friends, I have fun times, I go out and see new things. But there is a darker side to it. It's not always as nice as it seems. I do get homesick. I do face problems that I wouldn't have faced if I went to school back home. Financial issues. I mean, I'm from South Africa. Do you know what the rand is compared to the dollar? Not much. There's types of things like that I'm dealing with. There's things at school that I'm dealing with. There's things that I don't always qualify for that everyone else is qualified for. There are struggles as international students we face already. So for me to be dealing with this was just like a cherry on top. And it really did take a toll on me. I just don't feel accepted. I don't feel this person accepts me for who I am. And I know that some of you guys may say, like, yeah, you don't need acceptance from people. In this situation, I won't tell you what the case is, but in this situation, I need to be, in order to live comfortably, in order to, get through my days comfortably. I need to be accepted by this person. And I don't feel that I am. Although the person says that they are, and although, the person knew where I was from, the person knew, like, who they were letting into their lives, they knew. And they said that, they did have a choice whether to accept me into their lives or not. And I don't disagree with that at all. But what I do disagree with is the way they articulate things and with the way they approach things. That's it. I didn't accuse anyone of being racist. I didn't accuse anyone of anything. But yeah, this was just a little rant just to update you guys on what's going on. Tell me what you guys think. Sorry that the quality is so bad. I'm in one of the classrooms right now, in one of the lecture rooms. Tell me what you guys think. Whoa, guys. It's not even funny. What's funny is the fact that this is something that I have to deal with from a grown-ass person. I can't. Anyway, yeah, that was just the update. Next week I'll be updating normal things that I usually update. I don't know what I have planned next. I'll probably keep you guys posted on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. So if you don't follow me there already, go ahead and follow me. Put your post notifications on so that you can receive my notifications when I upload. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, I'm about to go home. I need a nap. I need a nap after this day. I definitely need a nap. Okay, guys, stay tuned for the next video, and I cannot wait to post some more amazing content for you guys.